dangerous. I just put the fucking. I just feel safer. Yeah, I drive safer. Yeah.
But how are you gonna do the podcast? You gonna do Zooms?
No, we've been doing it. We have a studio. So
the studio's in Manhattan?
The studio's in Brooklyn. So my old apartment, we just turned into a studio.
Oh, so dope.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a co-op, so I don't know how long we're going to do it. Because the co-op board is like, the super recent was like, hey man, I need to check your radiators. And I kind of was like, oh shit. Somebody heard Chris and Stefano yelling, I like man or whatever the fuck they're yelling. Yeah. So, yeah, we got.
So then you come down, you shoot it once a week?
We do once a week.
And do you knock out 2 in the same day?
We knock out 2 in the same day right there. And then, it's the hard work of a comedian in 2021. We're done.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been touring at all during these COVID times?
And I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all.
But hold on. How long have you been doing stand-up, though?
Long time, 15 years, whatever.
You just did a special, Blowing the Light, produced by Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz, yeah.
It was
Blowing the Light,
Schultz,
Andrew Schultz.
That's right.
Yeah, it's still collecting views. That's the great thing about the internet.
YouTube.
It's just up.
Yeah.
It's just up. That's why specials on TV, it's over. Because it's like you watch it and then Netflix is still good because it's up. But people forget Netflix is the internet. It's not TV.
No,
it's streaming. It's streaming, yeah. It's like it's got to stay up. It can't just air and then be gone.
No, because you can get new fans.
Yeah.
And if it's just straight network TV, like if you don't watch it on Friday night at 9, it's over.
Yeah, like they just released my half hour on Comedy Central from 2013.
What?
And I've just been posting them on my Instagram. They used to take them down, but now I think Comedy Central's like over. So they're not. They used to they had like some sort of algorithm that found it and took it down. But now they're leaving it up, so I'm cutting it up and putting it up.
They're probably cool with it.
Yeah.
Are they not cutting? Are they cutting it up on their Instagram too?
No,
though?
they put the whole thing up on YouTube. But then I was like, let me try, because I kept trying to put them up.
Yeah.
And then they would take them down. So I put it up. Maybe they're going to take them down now. But it was I've been putting them up on Instagram. I should keep my mouth shut. They're probably watching this going like, how is this? How can we turn Comedy Central into this now? Pretty soon you can say, welcome to Comedy Central, and then it's just going to be fucking a podcast.
Yeah, Comedy Central's under different management now. So they're probably like, man, if he posts, what are we going to do with it? It's just fucking material.
I guess they don't care anymore. I mean, why would they? It's like, this helps. It's a clip that would send people to go watch the whole special.
See, I think there's still a huge opportunity for Comedy Central. Like, you look at their like digital platform, like their social media and especially YouTube's huge, man.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck your network TV stuff.
Yeah.
That's whatever.
Yeah.
But if digital, like putting special on digital, like Norman, Sam
Morril did it. Yeah,
there's been a few people that do it there, man.
Yeah, and Sam's got millions of views.
Yeah, it did great.
Yeah, I mean, Norman did it on his. Did Norman do a Comedy Central too? I think he did.
He did it on his own YouTube.
Yeah, he got like 5 million right now. Yeah,
he's a monster.
He's a machine, man.
It's crazy because they're like, Netflix. He was like, Netflix, Showtime. Everyone turned me down. I'm like, how the fuck does that happen?
It's just the era where. I don't know if they're looking for the most experienced comics anymore. They're kind of looking for, you got to have a story.
Yeah, diverse.
You got to have some sort of story.
Yeah.
So I got to start pushing my story more if I wanted to get.
Your origin story?
No, just
is it a cool story though?
You got to be a victim, man. It's like I've been shot, which is,
You've been shot?
I've been shot, so I never talk about that. I was a social worker for 5 years. I helped people.
And who shot you?
Yeah. It was an attempted robbery.
But
I got shot point blank range. Yeah, point blank range. I got shot.
See, Malik knew that.
Where at?
He was like, "That's when you were a bodyguard."
Yeah.
They always come back. See what I'm saying?
He told me this shit.
I was actually protecting Whitney Houston. By the way, who the fuck believed Kevin Costner could look at anyone? You must watch
Never
that.
seen Yellowstone then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was pretty tough in Yellowstone.
And in Mr. Brooks.
I do love when Rogan posts those fake karate videos. That shit is always hilarious. When he goes like, guys going like that, and the other guy's like, and then you see a real fight at UFC. It's like mostly wrestling and
that's not how it goes down.
That's not how it really goes.
So you just got shot. You were.
Yeah. So I was like, when I first started.
How long ago was this?
This was 2001. 2001. So I had like, that's when I started doing.
When
comedy.
New York was crazy.
No, New York was fine, which is good. New York started to change like in the mid 90s.
Okay.
The club that I worked at was fucking wild. It was like the night was just a wild night. It was, you can actually, there's a story, something else that happened at that club was there was like this really famous director who was coming up, and he was like walking home one night, and somebody got shot in their car at that club, at that party that night, and he decided to drive, and then he died while he was driving, and he just hit that guy walking. That was the end of his life. Yeah.
Weird.
We're Soho, New York. The club was called Envy.
Yeah, dude, your origin story is pretty cool. I'd keep.
I gotta start pushing that. Yeah,
dude.
So
it was gang related, you know.
Yeah, for them it was. No, not for me. That was how he died.
No, he's trying to induce the story.
Do you want the story I tell women, or you want the real story?
women's story.
Yeah, the women. I used to be like, you know, at the time I was like, you know, I was helicoptering over Darfur and saving children, you know, and you take some fire, but for the kids, you know, it wasn't. I didn't even feel it because what I was doing was such a humanitarian cause. You know, I don't know if it was the adrenaline or my heart. I think part of it was my heart for the kids. I was able to get 6 kids out. They have both their limbs. 6 kids.
Wow.
I was holding 3 in each arm. And, you know, they were easier to hold because they didn't have all their arms. So
They have all that.
that's really mean. I'm sorry. But, you know, they were mining for diamonds, and I was able to save a few. I took 1 bullet. Actually, it's too few. I should have taken some more. Yeah, it wasn't sexy at all like that. My friend.
It hurt like a motherfucker.
It burns. It doesn't hurt. The adrenaline takes care of you, man.
Yeah.
It's wild. But having the moment where you think you're gonna die is
It's great.
it's great. Yeah.
It's great.
It's great. How did you know? I was so happy. I was like, I'm never going to see anyone again. I'm going to die. The best thing ever. It's a great moment. Fuck. I've been waiting for my whole life.
Where'd that come from? Now
Because he was going.
It was hilarious. It was really funny. Right? How did you know that?
That's probably the last word you described.
If there was an opposite of great, what's the opposite of great?
I was too many looking.
Absolute horror, yeah.
Absolute horror.
Absolute fear.
that was so authentic.
Because it hit you where?
It hit me. Wow, that was funny, man. It hit me good. It's great.
Because I know he was looking for it.
So wait.
right in the liver, man. It's great.
So the moment right before that big guy started raping your asshole, it's great, right? Great moment, right?
He ripped it, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great moment. Yeah, it's hilarious. He shot me. It was point blank range. So I was with my friend who was a party promoter. He carried a lot of cash with him out of the party. He was stupid, yeah. So he would have a bouncer bodyguard walk with him to the car. So the guy walked with us to the car. I remember put a box of flyers in the, you know, he's a club promoter in the back seat. And then he walked away, went around the corner. And then as I was getting in the passenger side seat, I saw the guy coming. He had a mask on, gloves, and a gun. And I was like, fuck it. I made a decision to try to get in the car and tell him to drive. But the kid kind of sped up, and then he kind of fell into the car in the passenger seat. And then, like, I saw the gun, and I just grabbed his arm and, like, pushed it down, and he fired. And I got hit right here in the inside leg. Like,
That's a bad spot to get hit.
yeah, but thank God my piece is not that big, so it just it missed. But it's close, dude. It's close. It was close.
Pays out that small wee-wee.
Yeah, I was like, one time I was happy to have a tiny piece. I was lucky, man. Yo, lucky, dude.
Your
yeah.
origin story's good.
Yeah, I gotta go into meetings. Start with that.
Yeah, start with the shot. Yeah,
How about when I get off stage at the Laugh Factory? Right away, you go, bro, I figure out what you look like. I'm like, what? This is from a bunch of other comics. I'm like, what? You're like, you look like a Rottweiler who got his shit together.
Oh, you do, bro. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, dude.
Grab that mic, son.
You do. Look, bro, look.